Hi, I'm Leon Lovelace, and this is Unstoppable Force. I got another news story for you guys from the Raleigh News and Observer. And it's about some protesters fly the Confederate flag in South Carolina. Okay. A small group of protesters flew a large Confederate flag from the top of a parking garage next to a South Carolina arena hosting two men's NCAA Tournament games. The group arrived Sunday morning, raising the flag from the back of a pickup truck. Of course it's from a pickup truck. Greenville police had the group move the truck about 50 feet away, citing safety concerns if the flag tipped. Protesters said they wanted to make their presence known to the NCAA. The governing body lifted its ban against South Carolina holding championships in 2015. Okay, I also got news story from NCAA.com. And it says right here, for nearly 15 years we have specifically protested the flag, the Confederate flag, by not allowing states like South Carolina to host pre-selected NCAA championships. With the impending change and consistent with our policy, South Carolina may bid to host future NCAA championships once the flag no longer flies at the State House grounds. Alright, so that's good that the NCAA said, you know what, we don't like the Confederate flag flown because it's a racist symbol, we're not going to stand for that. But man, some people are they're just strong-willed and they're knuckleheaded. They're gonna keep flying those hateful symbols and shit like that because it took 15 years and it took a big event for North Carolina the South Carolina's legislators to take it down. Let's see. By the early afternoon, there were about a dozen protesters, many carrying Confederate flags, across the street from the arena's main entrance. NCAA executive Dan Gavitt said in a statement, the organization would not permit symbols compromising the safe environment on venue property the tournament controls. Other areas are under the city's jurisdiction, and NCAA backed the city's efforts to manage actions concerning freedom of speech. Which is true, people can protest and say, we want our Confederate flag being flown. But, so they could do that, so it's cool that they could protest. This region has dealt with politically charged events during the past 6 months. The NCAA originally placed the games in Greensboro, North Carolina, but it removed them from the state over its HB2 bill, which limits protection offered to LGBT people and relocating to Greenville. In 2002, the NAACP held a march in downtown Greenville to protest the state flying the flag on State House grounds during the NCAA regionals at the arena. So there's one flaw with that, because they should have came harder towards the legislators and said, this is a racist symbol right here, so we should not be flying this in the state of South Carolina at all, not just during the tournament games, but just period, because that's Confederacy was way in the past. That was during the Civil War era. The South fucking lost, and the Confederacy was all about keeping slavery, keeping black people slaves, keeping black people inferior to white people. So we need to get rid of those symbols as being symbols that the state supports and the state flies. That doesn't represent everybody in the state of South Carolina. It doesn't represent any black people in the state of South Carolina, or any Hispanic people, honestly. Because Hispanic people are not saying yay slavery, or yay Confederacy,